What is going on, guys? Welcome on into today's video where we are covering Robinhood order book and level 2, how to get access to this, how to see this data, all this good stuff. So first off, you'll need to have Robinhood Gold, which there is a monthly fee for first off. But if you have that already, let us dive right on in. So I'm looking at Palantir in this case, and I want to go to the advanced chart. So most people actually, or a lot of people don't realize this is even available on Robinhood, which is kind of crazy, but you'll go to the advanced chart right here, and then like, whoa, what the heck just happened? Like now we got a massive chart. I can go back and forth between line, or I can go to candlesticks. I can have the volume. I can take the volume off, whatever I want to do. I can change to 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, past 1 year. I can look at a lot of different stuff here on Palantir. All right, pretty cool, but there's more, okay? Go over to the top left, and you'll see that there's a button that says Add Data. Under Add Data, look at this. Level 2 market data right here with this little Robinhood Gold kind of symbol. That is what you have to pay extra for, but that symbol right there, underneath that, if you have it, guess what? Click on order book, go to add data, click on depth chart. You are going to be able to see the order book level 2 and kind of a chart version. And you're like, okay, what the heck is this? What this is showing you, right, on the left-hand side is the size of the orders and at what price they're sitting at. So the current spread right now is 1 cent, and we have a bid at $7.79 and the ask is at $7.80, okay? And you can see the size of the orders sitting on the bid and ask. And so once one is eaten through or chewed through, up or down, then we can move on to the next one and the next one. And so you'll see, where there are big sellers, big buyers in green, and big sellers in the red up above. So it could be useful. I know people love looking at this if you're an active trader. And then right here, the depth chart, okay? It's not, we're not talking sports. We're talking, we're actually talking about this order book. What the heck is this? It's kind of a visual representation of this on the left. So all it is, it's going to show you, right, where those bigger buyers are stacking up, and those bigger chunks or those bigger moves up is just a bigger buyer. And then as you scroll from the bottom, it'll tell you that the price, okay? So you'll notice that like maybe things are kind of going like sideways, and then you have some big chunks to the upside right here at $7.97 and then $7.99. So just before $8 right here, there's a couple sellers, there's some decent sell orders. And as you move back to the downside or back to the left here at looks like $7.58, there's a pretty big buyer right there at $7.58. That's what it is. Now you can also scroll on the left-hand side, see where like I'm kind of scrolling. I can scroll down, and this is actually where you'll kind of visualize a little bit better, because as you'll scroll down, see these like bigger orders, these bigger green bars, that's showing you that there's some bigger bidders, there's some bigger buy orders sitting down there below the current spread, right? So 750, a pretty big one. You'll see that usually on like the 5s, the 10s, the 0s, like those are the key spots. It tends to be the psychological levels, the whole numbers, the 50 cents, 25 cent levels. There's usually some big buyers and sellers there. And I can scroll back up and see, like, okay, if Palantir starts heading up, like where could I target as like some areas to look at, to the upside as resistance if like, hey, we got some big sellers that come in and hammer this down. Well, you might start looking up and say, hey, if we get over $8, looks like an 8.19 is a pretty big seller at 8.19, pretty big seller here at 8.27, or at least a relative, big seller from what we've been seeing. So that's kind of one way, or that's a great way to utilize the order book and the depth chart here on the Robinhood platform. So that's how you get to it. That's what it means. So if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Like always, we will be happy to answer them and do potentially further videos if needed on this platform. But a lot of people don't realize this is actually here. This is available to you. So if you have Robinhood Gold or not, if you don't have Robinhood Gold, you just won't be able to get access to the level 2 and the order book, right? Or you'll see a minimized version of them, but you can get charts like this on Robinhood. Believe it or not, you can. So any questions, again, leave them on down below. We will leave links and resources if you want them. One of them being a webinar covering 3 trading signals to add to your arsenal for free. Check it out if you guys are interested down below. And if you want further charting platforms that are potentially better than this, maybe check out TradingView. Free trial of TradingView for 30 days will also be linked up down below in the video description box. Thanks so much for watching, guys, here on the TC Trading channel. Hope to see you in a future video. Consider subscribing, hit that thumbs up button. Peace.